Welcome to session 6, video 6 of the New Moon Mindset program, challenge, experience, concept, whichever you're having yourself. Final concept I'm going to talk to you about today is creative play. And this is where everything just ties in together and knits in together. Creative play can be any kind of creative activity. So whether it is creating music or art, drawing, painting, whether it's writing, making up a story verbally, whether it's like unstructured dance, so just free form dancing, moving to music, moving without music, trying to tell a story without speaking, whether it could be any sport that allows for a range of freedom of expression. Board sports in particular are really good for this, whether it be skateboarding, surfing, windsurfing, snowboarding, stuff like that, inline skating. They have a high level of individuality and creativity within them, where it's not entirely focused on getting the ball over the line, it's exploring the movement through space. So those are really good examples of creative play. But no matter what form it takes, creative play is a great way to just tap into the creative juices, get the creative mind going, and then to extract ideas and concepts that add function and progress to our lives. So your tasks for creative play, again, building on all the concepts we've had so far. If you're working with others for your creative play, you could improvise a silly story. So one person starts a story with a short phrase, and then everybody else takes a turn to quickly add another phrase, a short phrase, expanding the story, adding twists and turns. And remember, the idea is this should be a silly story. This should not be a serious story. This should be, the more bizarre, the better. The more creative, the more imaginative, the better. The more fun it is. If you want, you could add in elements to the story that would get people moving. If you're because obviously you'd be doing this probably with a group of people, and then, for example, add in a phrase something along the lines of, and then suddenly a bull came charging through the china shop, and everybody had to dive out of the way. Get people moving, get people having fun, silliness. That's what it's all about. Other creative tasks could be create a sequence of movements, whether it be dance, circus skills, gymnastics, or any kind of movement flow. Again, building on the movement and body play that we had before. Maybe you were working with different points of contact on the ground, going forwards, backwards, twisting, rotating the body around itself. Something to play on there, creating a movement. If you have the inclination, you could try making some music. You could try changing the words to a song or a video. You could try drawing, painting, sculpting, whether it be with sand, with clay, with Lego. You could try writing. Again, this is anything we do that's creative. So you're creating something, you're making something. It doesn't have to be good. Just make something. If it's silly, it's better. You'll have more fun if it's silly. Once you overcome the normal kind of initial reluctance, oh, this is silly. But hopefully at this stage in the New Moon Mindset program, you're a little bit beyond being afraid of feeling silly. If you're going for the random acts of play, doodling, just sketching the side of a page while you're doing something else, changing words on an ad you heard on the radio or saw on TV, or you passed it in the car, or it was on the side of a bus as you were stuck in traffic. Change the words on an ad to make it silly. Dance from one room to another. Create, move, use your mind, use your imagination. Could make up, if you're standing at a bus stop, for example, it could make up short little poems, 4-minute limericks or 4-line limericks, things like that. Just create, have fun, be silly, and as always, I'd love to know how you get on when we chat at 9:30 this evening GMT on Facebook Live.